Good morning! It's June the 25th, 2020, and we welcome you to Jake's Mountain. Let's get to the garage and get things going. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday, and since we didn't get a chance to do Wednesday's episode due to the earthquakes that were happening in and around California, they even felt some over here in central California. So we're going to go ahead and Throwback Wednesday. That's right, Throwback Thursday. We're going to show you what happened in Wednesday's show if we had broadcasted it. Alright, so that first song that you heard right there in the opening was Tad with their song Let's Go For A Ride off their 2018 album, live album entitled Quick and Dirty. Okay, I'd like to thank the sponsors at this time. We have Scratch Out. That's right, you can scratch out all your CDs and DVDs, and now you can watch porn to your dick's delight. Once again, Scratch Out. Alright, we have Joseph S. Stein right here making me look so fine with the wardrobe, with the watches. Remember, go on his website, josephsstein.com, type in the word watch, and you'll get this one for $19.99. Bling bling. Okay, also at Ray's Video, we have the movie House Guest, DVD and VHS, both 7-day rentals. DVD is $1, VHS is 50 cents. It stars Sinbad and Phil Hartman. Very good movie. Very good movie. Okay, let's go ahead and get things going. I'm going to show you my bounty. If you can't see it, now you can. It's right here. I did have another box of cans, bottles, and plastic bottles and what have yous, but it got full, and I was like, all right, I'll put that one to the side. I'll just show you guys this one. So we got a lot of Gatorades today. We got a what is this one? Blue Cherry. And this one's a Glacier Cherry. And this one's a Glacier Cherry as well. We have some Red Bulls, Pepsi. Let's see, Angry Orchard Hard Cider. I don't imagine that was drinking in the heat last night, but who knows. Red Bull Energy Lemon. Never had lemon, or is it yellow? It's just yellow, so it doesn't say lemon. If you happen to know what flavor yellow Red Bull is, let me know in the comments below. And then Dr. Pepper. Alright, there's plenty more in there, Mountain Dew and whatnot, but I'm going to put it down now. Left a whole bunch of shiz right here on the table. And what do we do for that? We use a little ass cleaner, that's right. Handy dandy ass cleaner. Do a little for the ass cleaner, wipe it up, good as new. Okay. Did want to let you know that I do have some peaches for sale. Here's one right here. You can get a small bag for $3 or a big bag for $4. The small bag has about 8 peaches in it, and the big bag has about 13 to 15 peaches in it. I'm getting them from across the street. And yes, they are still on my bounty, and I better get more of them because the pickers are coming, it looks like anytime soon. They have the forklift there, they have the bins there, now all they need is the Mexicans there. So again, peaches. At jakesbounty.com, type in the word peaches, and you can get a large bag right now for $3.99 and a small bag for $2.99. See how nice I am? All right. Did want to let you know we have some news, a lot of news about COVID. What else, right? But before we get to that, I don't know if you guys noticed, we had an earthquake yesterday. We had an earthquake in California, and it was felt all the way, supposedly, here in Tulare County. That's why we didn't have a show yesterday. I just came up and said to you guys, hey, you know what? We're having earthquakes, we're having aftershocks. I don't know if it's going to be safe or not in the studio. So we're just going to go and postpone the show for tomorrow. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you a crude drawing of California where the earthquake happened. And this pin does not work, apparently. So, hold on. Alright. Okay, I don't know if you can all understand this, but here's California, here's where we are, Fresno, and the earthquake is right here in Independence, California, 6.1. Now, many others said it was a 5.8, but I heard from one platform there's a 6.1, so that's one going on, and there's many aftershocks in this area, okay? So I would be watching out today and the next few days and probably the whole summer. Because in Independence, California, right in that area, there are a large amount of earthquakes. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a 7.3 earthquake that happened in Ridgecrest, just less than an hour away from Independence, California. And that shook up that town pretty good, as well as the neighboring communities. And yes, we did feel that one actually in Central Valley. I did. I don't know if you guys did. Okay, so 6.1 earthquake we had the other day. Hope you guys were all safe. I didn't hear any injuries or damage that was done. I know some places shook and some bottles were broken and supermarkets and whatnot, but nobody was injured. I know there was an avalanche on one of the mountains over there on 395 interstate, but nobody was hurt. Like I said, no buildings, no houses were caved in or anything. I'm gonna go ahead right now, let's go ahead and do the weather for you guys. It's gonna be another hot one today. Right now, let's see. I wanna go ahead and, well, here we go. Okay, it's 83 degrees. Okay, right now, and we do have a heat advisory because later on it's going to go all the way to, I believe, 104 like we did yesterday, but let me make sure. Ooh, you know what? We are getting a degree lower, 103. And that's later on, okay? So, right now in Fresno, it's 83 degrees, and then later on, like I said, it'll be up to 103, okay? All right, so that's today's weather. We got some news, we got some COVID news. Let's see, 24 WWE wrestlers / employees were tested positive for COVID-19 just the other day. So that's going to be a big change for the WWE roster. They've already had some big changes with letting people go because of COVID and because of their money hasn't been what it has been in the last few years. And really nobody's making money like they have been in the last few years. So be on the lookout for that. More wrestlers in WWE probably will have COVID-19. And I will bring you more of the information as it develops. Okay, more than 400 people will lose their jobs to COVID impact. Local water parks right now in our area, the Island Water Park, as well as Wild Water. I think Blackbeard's still has their water slides as well. I think those will all be closed, and all those employees will have to look for another job. So that's horrible. I remember at this time last year, I was actually at a water park for my mom's work company, and I was having a great time. Yeah, there's a bunch of kids in there, and there's probably pee and poop and everything else, but there was no viruses. At least I didn't know of any. Okay, 2 inmates, 3 correctional officers tested positive with COVID-19 in the Fresno jailhouse. So as more of that develops, I'll also let you know about that. Madero County board member steps down after racist comment. Here's what he said. I'm proud to be white. I bet no one passes on this because let me try that again. He said, I'm proud to be white. I bet no one passes on this because they are scared to be a racist. He steps down after 47 years of service. Wow. Incredible. Like I said, today is Throwback Thursday, and we are throwing it back to Wednesday because I didn't get a chance to be here with you guys today, yesterday. So we're going to do a little bit from letters from the fans. That's right. So we're going to do a little bit of letters from the fans. We have John from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and he asks, I've been around the Central Valley for the last few years, and I've seen a guy named Diablo, or he calls himself Diablo, and he flips people off all the time, and it looks like he's high on drugs. Is there anything you can do about it? I suppose there is something I can do about it. I could bring him, over to the, my area and say, hey, quit doing that. Don't flip people off. I understand you're high on drugs and you're mentally insane, but just stay away from everybody or I'll kick your ass. And I think I mentioned his real name is Jose. I call him Witch Nose, and I'll show you why. I'll draw a picture of him right now. Hold on, let me use a little ass cleaner first. Yeah, there we go. And here is a drawing of Witch Nose. Alright, that is the actual size of his nose. It's that big, okay? His head, and then his nose is actually bigger than his head, okay? So we need to stop that fucker. Alright, you can't just do meth and be happy and get away with it, alright? Not in my book. Okay, next question we got from Heather from Mendocino, California. She says, where do you go to get away from it all? And my answer was, well, I used to go to my car back when it had AC in it, and when I used to get these feelings of anger, rage, paranoia, just too much going on, I'd be like, ah! And pound on the the driving wheel, pound on everything, just scream really loud. I just scared my dog right now. So you can tell that, yeah, it would get a lot out of me, and it would feel good afterwards. But now what do? Since my AC on my car is broken, I just put my head in the freezer. I go to a separate room with a lot of fans and just scream real loud. It seems to work. If you guys have any of those things you do, to help you out right now when you're angry, when you are bored, when you're sad, let me know in the comments below, okay? All right. Last question. Are you still getting a seizure study sometime this year? And that's asked by, let's see, Ronald from Pensacola, Florida. And Ronald, I would like to tell you, yes, I am sometime soon going to get a seizure study done. I was supposed to get it done 2 weeks ago. I don't know when it's actually going to happen. They're contacting me almost daily with new updates on whether or not my insurance is being approved or not, as well as updates with COVID-19. It doesn't look like I'll be going to Stanford. In fact, it looks like I'll be going to UC Davis, which is about the same distance, the same amount of time. So still looking forward to it. A little bit irritable because it hasn't happened yet, but it will happen. If not soon enough. I have another appointment September 30th that is still on the books for a Hanford appointment with a neurologist. So either way, I'll be soon here in the next 6 months. I wish it was sooner, but with this COVID, with everything going on right now, that's just how it is. Okay. I did want to go ahead sorry. did want to tell you about tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show, it will be Friday. It will be Funky Fridays. You know, we do funk all the time here on Fridays. And I'll give you more information about the news, about my bounty, just about anything, everything. Here we go. Shit. It's just too hot. Just too hot. So that's today's show. I have to thank my sponsors. Remember, we got peaches for sale at jakesbounty.com. $3.99 for a small and $4.99 for a large. Unless you go to my site right now and type in the word peaches, and then it's $2.99 for the small and $3.99 for the large. Okay. Thank you to Ass Cleaner for keeping everything clean, and also Joseph Stein for my bling bling. I'd also like you to know that House Guest is at Ray's video, and I'm going to play some more Tad for you with more of their song, Let's Go For a Ride. Here we go. See you tomorrow.